Hi, I'm Eric Linask, coming to you on a snowy Friday from the TMC newsroom. Here are some of today's top stories. A recent disaster recovery survey found that more than half of the 600 businesses questioned say the prevention of email downtime is important, very important, or even extremely important. Yet they don't have the budgets necessary to support a traditional disaster recovery solution, despite working in highly information-intensive markets. In addition, more than two-thirds of companies surveyed indicated that in the event of an unplanned site outage, no more than 4 hours of downtime would be considered acceptable. To help in such situations, Teneros, which also sponsored the research, has launched its Disaster Recovery as a Service for Exchange 2010, making MS Exchange 2010 database, server, and site availability feasible and affordable, and offering failover in minutes on all levels of outages, with additional protection available for BlackBerry, Active Directory, and SharePoint. Ben Petro, president and CEO of the company, noted that the cloud holds the promise to help enterprise IT infrastructures continue to scale while bringing powerful disaster recovery to the SMB market for the very first time. European Union data privacy regulators are telling Google once again to warn people before it sends its camera crews to take pictures for its Street View maps. Now, Google already posts notifications on its website, so technically it's covered its posterior. But let's be honest, how many of you actually check Google's locations each morning? Right between the weather and your morning cup of coffee, right? Well, then again, is it really necessary to inform people like that? If you're doing something you don't want caught on camera, it might be a good idea not to do it in Street View. Google, by the way, already employs software to blur faces and license plates, technology that's been proven effective on a number of primetime TV shows already. This warning, by the way, comes only one day after an Italian court convicted 3 Google execs of privacy violations because of an online video removal case. Now, yesterday, I reported on the lack of cyber education in American schools. Well, it looks like our youth aren't the only ones in need of a lesson. The AP is reporting that several British politicians were among those caught in the latest Twitter-based scam, where accounts have been hijacked to send out sexually explicit messages to users' friends and followers. For instance, followers of British Energy Minister Ed Miliband were probably not expecting to see a message carrying an unusually direct reference to the politician's sex life. "Oh dear, it seems like I've fallen victim to Twitter's latest phishing scam," he said in a message posted shortly afterward. And House of Commons leader Harriet Harman's account had been hacked to send a bogus message to an opposition political. Though she wouldn't divulge the exact nature of the message, she did note that, "I wouldn't ever send a tweet like that." TMCnet contributor Lance Whitney reports that half of iPhone users say they buy at least one app a month from the App Store, according to a recent report from AdMob, compared to 21% of the Android user base. Of course, Apple did have a significant head start, and it'll be interesting to see how quickly Android catches up and if all the hype is founded in reality. Now, with more than half of the apps currently on the Android marketplace being free, we should find out soon. The App Store and BlackBerry app worlds, by the way, offer 25 and 24% of their apps for free. I would imagine the Android marketplace is surely going to catch up to both of those figures. If you recall, a majority of early iPhone apps were free as well. That was some 140,000 apps ago. And interestingly, iPod Touch owners are the heaviest downloaders of all, installing an average of 12 apps per month, compared to iPhone and Android device users who download 9 apps each month. And finally, for all you satellite radio fans out there, I have some bad news. Sirius XM posted a total loss for the year 2009 of $441 million. The good news, however, is it posted strong Q409 results, largely thanks to a new subscriber signings and major cost-cutting initiatives. CEO Mel Karmazin predicted an additional 500,000 new subs in 2010, while predicting revenues topping $2.7 billion, more than 4 times the 2010 figure. And a little even better news, I recently spoke to a Sirius rep who told me that all Sirius and XM technology and systems will be integrated by the end of this year, meaning that those superfluous phone calls resulting from a switch from one brand to the other should cease. And More importantly, you're no longer going to be limited by what devices in your home or in your car. The XM radio in your vehicle is going to be able to receive the standard Sirius signal and channel lineups, and vice versa for Sirius-equipped vehicles. In the TMC Newsroom, I'm Eric Lanask. Thanks for watching.